Don't feel any type of shame for getting the money. No matter how you gotta do it, don't feel any type of shame for what you have going on in your life, because as long as you're trying to fix your situation, it's not bad. And here's the quote of the day. It's not wrong to be weak. It's wrong to stay weak. So if you are in a situation, if you're broke, if you're down bad, if anything's going wrong in your life, don't let that hold you. It's okay. You're at where you're at. Today is day one, but it's time to start making a change, and you have to start by making a decision. Who do you want to be? How do you want to live? Where do you want to be at? Who do you want to spend time with? And what do you want your life to look like? Until you know those things, don't think about nothing. But once you get those things locked down, then again, get to the money however you need to. I've struggled for the past 5 years. For some reason, there's just been a situation that I finally have been able to kick. But in the act of finally getting over the situation that I was in, I ended up deciding I'm gonna start DoorDash. If I can hit $100 a day, that's gonna change my situation a lot. And because of that, I started getting on the road, and when I end up getting calls from specific people, they would just be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, hey, I'm on the road, I'm doing DoorDash, gotta get some extra money to make this happen, do this, whatever. And one of the common themes was, oh, okay, you're making money, but if anything happened where this person didn't feel right, then it would be, oh, you're DoorDashing, you're a bum, you're 26 and you're DoorDashing. And this is why it's so important for me to end up letting this message out. Don't feel shame for it. There's nothing wrong with however you need to get money. If you need to work at a daycare and take care of kids because that's just the situation you're in, do that. It does not matter. As long as you're making an honest living, do not allow someone to shame you. If you're a big person and you're just getting into the gym and you feel uncomfortable every day, but you're still showing up, you're putting in the reps, you're trying to move some weight, don't feel shame in it. If someone makes a joke about you being fat, if someone makes a joke about you being big, there's no shame in it. If you dislike it, okay, that's a different story. But at this point, if somebody tries to shame you for the situation you're in, that's fine. They can feel that way, but you don't let that get to you. And the reason I say that is because, again, the situation you're in is the situation you're in. Allowing yourself to stay in that situation is the issue. And when you get in that space where people are trying to shame you for doing what's right to get out of your situation, then you know it's time to separate. Because there's certain people who, they don't want to actually see you grow and elevate. They want to see you be where you are so they can provide just enough so that you rely on them. Some people really do not want to see you win. And that was something that I naively believed for the longest time. If I'm kind to you and I try and help you win, you're going to try and help me win. I grew up watching Naruto, loving Naruto, and I saw how far he was willing to go for Sasuke. He rocked with Sasuke so tough that he was willing to go to the ends of the earth to try and get his friend back. And so that's what I grew up thinking friendship was. That's what I grew up thinking relationships were going to be like. I watch your back, you watch mine. I'm kind of you, you're kind of me. If somebody has a problem with you, they have a problem with me, and we're going to be a team. And left and right, I realized a lot of people aren't that way. A lot of people are more willing to say, hey, you got this, I want that, so give me it or we're not cool. A lot of people are willing to take from you in order to be able to get what you have. And when I got to the point of realizing that, then I took a step back and I said, okay, look, if I'm in this situation and this person wants to shame me, especially if I'm trying to get out, this is not something good. I'm already down bad. I'm in the situation I'm in. And me trying to do something to change the situation that I'm currently facing is wrong in any type of way. How? And so when I got the clarity of that and I really started to stop and say, okay, not everybody wants to see me win. Not everybody wants to share in victory. Not everybody wants to do the work. Not everybody cares about what I care about. When I got the clarity that you find your small set of people and line up with them, outside of that, everybody else you're meant to serve or be a kind face to gesture at in passing, then I was able to make that breakthrough. And when I really got that breakthrough, then it was like, okay, I'm not going to feel shame for it. part of the thing is, last night I was actually out door dashing, in one of the like bigger bars that are in town that everybody likes to go to was jumping, and I got a delivery order from there. And so I end up pulling up to the bar confused, but walking in, I start to feel a little bit of embarrassment. That shame started to creep in. The voices of these people ended up popping up in my head where I was like, wow, I'm really 26 doing DoorDash. Like, I'm walking into a bar and people are out tonight enjoying themselves. And then the thought process of I'm not going to feel shame over getting myself out of this situation really struck me, where I was like, one, I already don't drink. I haven't touched a drop of alcohol in, almost 6 months. I really don't know, because it was one day that I just happened to drink something. My friend called it out and I put it down and just never drunk again. And so when I was going in there, I was like, one, why would I feel shame for having to go in a bar when I don't drink? Like, people see me door dashing right now and they're at the bar, but I wouldn't be caught dead in here because I wouldn't be drinking. This isn't the environment that I want to be in, so why would I care about what the people in this environment think? These aren't people I'm going to meet. These aren't people I'm going to spend time with. And if I do, then if they feel some type of way about, again, me doing something to get myself out of my situation, then I'm fine with them judging me. There's no shame on me for being somebody trying to change their situation. No matter what you have to do to get to the money, as long as it's ethical, honest work, do it. If somebody wants to tell you you're wrong, if somebody wants to shame you, if somebody wants to belittle you, that tells you about who they are rather than who you are. Because of the fact that if they feel as if what they do to serve the world is more important than who you are as a person, and they'll belittle you because of how you choose to serve the world or what you're doing to serve the world, then that's not a good person. You should judge someone based on the character of who they are and how they serve the world. And if they're serving the world with honesty, with kindness, with love, then you should see that as a good person and you should push that. And so if they do try and shame you, cut them off. Quick. Be Edward Scissorhands. Get rid of them. Anyways, that was just a little rant. I'll see you on the next video. You stay smart, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.